Hello fellow Cravers, as the nights are getting shorter and the cold winter's air is seeping in, we are coming to the end of 2018. But as always, this is the time of year when most of our gaming fun releases. So instead of the usual 5, we have a few added extras this month's list. So here we are with 8 games we are looking forward to this October. With the Forza Horizon series, we've been to some beautiful places, from Colorado in the USA in 2012, southern France and northern Italy in 2014, and the Australian outback in 2016. So, when E3 came around, we was wondering where the Horizon series was going to next. And it was a huge surprise as it was coming to sunny Britain. With the introduction of changing seasons, or a typical day here in the UK, expect new ways to race around the countryside through snow, rain, and indestructible sheep. Plus, new areas open up depending on the weather, with the lakes freezing to reach the islands you cannot get to during the summer sun. The Standard and Deluxe editions will release 2nd of October, with the Standard edition also being available on Xbox Games Pass on the same day.
My son, you're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready. It carries with it a long line of power. Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero.
A lot of us questioned if Ubisoft had learnt from its previous lesson from the disappointment of Assassin's Creed Unity, with them taking a year out before releasing one of the top games of last year, Assassin's Creed Origins. So, here we are again, questioning Ubisoft's decision as the series heads to ancient Greece in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Using the same engine as the last year's title, Odyssey expands on the role-playing elements than previous games in the series, with the introduction of dialogue options, branching quests and multiple endings. Also, for the first time in the series, the player will be able to choose the gender of the main character, taking on the role of either Alexios or Cassandra. Also, the player will have the ability to develop romantic relationships with NPCs of both gender, regardless of which gender you choose. Plus, for the first time since Black Flag, Odyssey will be bringing back naval combat. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey is set to release on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on the 5th of October, with the deluxe editions letting you play 3 days early. So it's time to show some love for the Switch, as one of my favourite Mario series is finally coming to the Switch this month. Super Mario Party is back, as it will pit you and 3 of your friends, family members, enemies, either against each other or working together in up to 80 mini-games. With the much wanted return of traditional party mode, where each player takes turns navigating the board in search for stars, partner play, where 2 teams of 2 search for stars on a free movement board similar to Star Rush, and also for the first time in the series, Super Mario Party will feature online multiplayer in a mode called Online Mariothon, where players compete in 5 randomly selected minigames, aiming to get the highest score. Super Mario Party is set to release on the 5th of October, with a special Joy-Con bundle also releasing on the same day. At CTG, the WWE series has been used mainly for the CTG WrestleCast, with a new episode coming out next week. But it seems that with 2K19, the series has gone down a less serious route with this year's game, moving away from the simulation-styled gameplay of the last 4 WWE games in favour of a faster, more fluid gameplay. With the return of 2K Showcase mode, focusing this time on the career of Daniel Bryan, the introduction of My Player Towers, where you can participate in online and offline challenges using created or existing superstars, plus the reinvented My Career mode with your created character working his or her way up from the indies, plus, for the first time in the series, voice acting will be included throughout My Career. So, WWE 2K19 is set to release on the 9th of October on the PS4, Xbox One and PC, with the Deluxe and Collector's Edition letting you play 4 days early.
The Jackbox Party Pack 5 is pure space madness. Twisted Trivia returns and You Don't Know Jack full stream. And it's joined by the game of hilarious hypotheticals, Split the Room, the robot rap battle, Mad vs. City, the inventive drawing game, Patently Stupid, and the Outer Space Fling Fest, Zeepeldome.
Talking about games we love in CTG, the 5th collection of party games from the mad folks at Jackbox Games is set to release from 16th of October, bringing us 4 original party games, starting with Zeepeldome, an up to 6-player combat game where the aim of the game is to work together as you slingshot across the game's levels, eliminating enemies and gaining power-ups to help your team. Patently Stupid, an 8-player drawing focus game where you have to come up with something to help with those everyday problems. Mad vs. City, where up to 8 players take on the role of giant robots trying to out-rap each other, and Split the Room, where you are given a hypothetical situation with a crucial element missing that you must fill, with the aim to simply split the room. But that's not all. Jackbox Party Pack 5 is bringing back the series of the same name for the first time in 4 years. You Don't Know Jack full stream, with the game being built to be streaming friendly, like most of the games in this pack. It will support up to 8 players and an audience of up to 10,000 viewers. The Jackbox Party Pack 5 releases on the PS4 on October the 16th, and on Xbox One, Switch and PC on October the 17th.
Approaching the drop zone.
Locked and loaded.
So, the Call of Duty series gets a lot of mixed reception lately, with a lot of players getting sick of the game being churned out every year. So, we wonder if the 15th main installment overall and the 4th installment in the Black Ops series will bring the much needed spark back into this franchise. With the return of Zombies mode and Blackout, a Battle Royale mode which will serve as a stand-in for the campaign mode, will Call of Duty Black Ops 4 be make or break for this aging franchise? Well, we'll find out when it is released on the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 12th of October.
Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
Show me what you've got.
This year, there hasn't been that many fighting games apart from a couple of updated editions from a certain Street series, so it's refreshing to see the return of Soul Calibur, with the 6th game in the main series and the first game of the series overall designed for the current gen systems. With Soul Calibur 5 releasing 6 years ago. The 6th game is taking the series back to the beginning as it plans to do a soft reboot of the game's story. With 21 playable characters that we know of at the time of this recording, one being the guest character of The Witcher's Geralt, because it's not a Soul Calibur game without a guest character, is a great return to one of the cornerstones of the fighting genre. Soul Calibur 6 is set to release October the 19th on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.
Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. But trust me, we will. Wake them up a little! This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people. You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Really? Do you think we would miss this game? It is one of the most anticipated games for a while. From the creators of Grand Theft Auto series, Red Dead Redemption 2 is finally releasing October the 26th. With this being the third title in the Red Dead series and the first in 8 years, Red Dead 2 takes us to before the events of Red Dead Redemption as you take control of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw and member of the Van der Linde gang in 1899, as you play through the activities that lead to the downfall of the original gang. With Rockstar using the same updated Rage engine used for GTA 5, and just like GTA 5, both an offline story mode and online multiplayer component that is expected to be released a couple of weeks after the game is released, it is no wonder that this game is expected to be the best-selling game of 2018, a year that has seen sales records broken multiple times. Red Dead Redemption 2 is set to release on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October the 26th. So there you have it, that is just a handful of what we have to expect for October, with many more games coming out that we just didn't have time to fit in or even know were coming out in October. So if you think there should have been a game in this list, then please tell us in the comments below. And while you're here, why not like, subscribe and press that notification bell to keep up to date with what we're doing here at Crave Your Game. Of course, I will see you next time. Press one of these things on the side. Ah, my headphones are dropping. No!